made glorious summer by this sun of yore. I that am curtailed of this fair proportion, cheated of feature by dissembling nature, deformed, unfinished, sent before my time into this breathing world, scarce half made up, and that so lamely and unfashionable that dogs bark at me as I halt by them. Since I cannot prove a lover to entertain these fair, well-spoken days, I am determined to prove a villain. Simple, plain Clarence, I do love thee so that I will shortly send thy soul to heaven, if heaven will take the present at our hands. For then I'll marry Warwick's youngest daughter. What? Though I killed her husband and his father? The readiest way to make the wedge amends is to become her husband and her father, the which will I.
Most accursed effect.
Your beauty was the cause of that effect. Your beauty, which did haunt me in my sleep to undertake the death of all the world, so I might live 1 hour in your sweet bosom.
If I thought that, I tell thee, homicide, these nails should rend that beauty from my cheek.
And if thy poor devoted servant may but beg one favor at thy gracious hand, thou dost confirm his happiness forever. Was ever woman in this humor wooed? Was ever woman in this humor won? I'll have her, but I will not keep her long. What? I that killed her husband and his father to take her in her heart's extremest hate? Curses in her mouth, tears in her eyes, the bleeding witness of my hatred by, having God, her conscience, and these bars against me, and I no friend to back my suit at all, but the plain devil and dissembling looks, and yet to win her all the world to nothing! Ha!
By heaven, I will acquaint his majesty of those gross taunts that oft I have endured. I had rather be a country servant maid than a great queen with this condition, to be so baited, scorned, and stormed at. Small joy have I in being England's queen. A husband and a son thou owest to me. Thou a kingdom, all of you allegiance. Long may thy live to wail thy children's death, and after many lengthened hours of grief, die, neither mother, wife, nor England's queen.
Long live King Richard, England's worthy king! Long live King Richard, England's worthy king!
I am not in the giving vein today.
Will it please you to resolve me in my suit?
From all the slaughter's wretch that thou hast done,
Tell me, thou villain slave, where are my children?
thou toad, where is thy brother Clarence?
Where are the gentle rivers, Vaughan and Grey?
Where is kind Hastings? Bloody thou art, and bloody shall be thy end. Shame serves thy life, and doth thy death attend.
Richard,